This dude, this grown-ass man, 401k, you know what I'm saying? Probably got a mortgage, probably got kids, probably has a high-paying job with a lot of responsibilities, is laying his ass on the ground, arms folded, because he's not willing to wear a mask when he goes shopping at a damn Costco. The hell is going on with people, man?
Pascal.
There is a video that Jack just sent me, which I find absolutely mind-blowing. There is a grown-ass man having a temper tantrum in the middle of a Costco because he was told to wear a mask. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at this video right here. Dude is just laid down, chilling. Don't he know that he could get COVID from laying on that ground? Let alone ringworm? You know what I'm saying? I don't have to wear it. The stupidity is killing me. It's just funny how everybody just nonchalantly walks around him too. No. Are you gonna go? Okay, there you have it, guys. That was real. That happened. That actually happened. Like, you know, we've had our fair share of videos that have gone viral being shared of people throwing tantrums. Like, we've seen other ones where people have really showed their ass. Really showed their ass. Grown, elderly women and men just sitting in the front of Costco in like the entryway, refusing to leave because they got to go in there and get their jumbo size, you know, economy size toilet paper, but they're refusing to wear a mask. Now, I remember it reminds me of a time when I had somebody on this show that went viral because they were sitting there saying, hey, I refuse to wear a mask inside this Costco because I know my rights. It's funny how we are I'm just really surprised that there are a lot of people out here that still think that this virus is a hoax, that this virus is not real, yet they see people all around them dying. Now, I understand it's a mask. I know it's annoying. It's annoying. I get it. Whether you believe in it, whether you believe in it or not, people are trying to make it seem like this is the boogeyman. Like, the boogeyman ain't real. You know? If you believe that it's real, then it's real, right? Well, this is very real. We've lost a lot of people. And there's a lot of people out here that are literally going, I don't want to wear a mask because I don't give a damn. You can't tell me what to do. Meh. Well, hey, there's a state called Florida. Move down there. That's what I think. If you're not willing to wear a mask, like, I'm sorry. Just because you are doing a little bit of compliance won't kill you. Actually, it won't kill anybody. It will actually help. But this dude, this grown-ass man, 401k, you know what I'm saying? Probably got a mortgage, probably got kids, probably has a high-paying job with a lot of responsibilities, is laying his ass on the ground, arms folded, because he's not willing to wear a mask when he goes shopping at a damn Costco. The hell's going on with people, man? I am so sick and tired of seeing these kind of videos. Like, you see these all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the very, very beginning, there was a lot of them. Remember, there was a whole bunch of Karens that were doing that thing. Like, oh, I'm not going to wear it. This is my rights. This is America. I have my rights. But it's like, remember, who planted that seed in those people's heads? I'm sorry. This is the same man. Same person right now that is trying to overturn the elections. We haven't even talked about elections today. Surprise, surprise. Same dude. That's literally doing what that man did in the Costco, on the Costco floor, except he's doing it in the middle of the damn White House. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it moving here. I'm gonna throw it over to the guys. I'm just so sick and tired of seeing these kind of videos. Wear your damn mask. Even if you don't want to, just wear it. That's what I think. Jack, what are your thoughts on this, man? Jesus Christ, man.
To be first off, I don't know how he got in, right? So Costco is one of those places that you have to pay for a membership,
right?
So they have that right to force you to put on a mask in order to even enter. Yeah. So does that mean that, like, he put one on and then he came inside and then he took it off? Because you'd be surprised how many people that I see out and about that are just not wearing masks still. I mean, it's a pretty, it's just as, I don't know, it's mind blowing about, and especially in places where they know that it's like posted, and then they go in anyway. They only it's like they go in there just to challenge the system just to do it. And the guy you're talking about prior that went into Costco and now it literally made Instagram and all these things underneath his name. Like, I think he did it at the beginning to go in and what was he saying? It's not about the mass, it's about control.
Right.
So if you are in that realm of thinking that it's against the government as opposed to being against science, it just is I don't know. I can't. I wear a mask every day when I'm out and about, and social distance, and I got a family to take care of and to keep in mind, and it's just not a smart thing to do, especially laying on the floor of a Costco. Like, if you, I bet that guy ends up with COVID, in a matter of a few days, and then he'll be back in the news.
Yeah.
It's if everyone's walking around and they have their mask on, and then if they are still talking, and now say that the virus, drops, instead of going out, it's going down, and now it's on the floor or floor level. I guarantee you that guy's going to get COVID.
I mean, that's what's so frustrating about it, because it's the people that are nonchalant about this that end up actually getting sick from the virus. It's when people sit here and go, oh, it doesn't exist, and then they suddenly go, what's going on? Suddenly, Rona. Like, it's for some weird reason to me, it just comes like that. As soon as you don't give a damn about it, it starts to give a damn about you. There are people who have died from this thing. Higher officials, leaders, people who have tried to help change this world. Whether you are on their side or not, still, that have denied that this thing is an actual thing, that we shouldn't even be worried about it. And they're no longer with us, y'all. We've lost so many people in 2020. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-blowing. And yet still we are, and I get it. I understand about the flu and the statistics and all that stuff. But at the same time, we don't have a vaccine for it. Well, I mean, we have a vaccine for one of them now that we don't know if it even works or not. There are a lot of people right now that are getting this shot in their arm, willing to use themselves as guinea pigs to see if this vaccine works. We don't know if it works yet. We don't know if it works yet, y'all. We really don't. So regardless, sure, we got flu shots all day long. Sure, flu, people die from the flu, blah, blah, blah. I get that part. And that's still unfortunate too, but there's still vaccines out there that are being used that does actually work. We have a new vaccine for this Rona that we don't even know, hasn't been tested long enough, still don't know if it works. And yet people are, you see what I'm saying? And then now you got people who are throwing tantrums in the middle of the, and here it is also too. I know that it's hard times right now. We're all having issues. We're all angry about this Rona. We're all wanting to give a solid, hard middle finger to this Rona. Trust and believe. We all want to just, do you think I like wearing these freaking masks? Hell to the no, I don't. And I know you guys don't either. You know what I'm saying? The only cool thing about wearing the mask, though, is sometimes when you don't want to be seen, you can wear, like, it's a nice excuse to not be seen. You know what I'm saying? That's the only, like, you know what I'm saying? Only time that people aren't going, can you take off your mask? Like, the only time you're not getting, well, sort of, you're not getting profiled as much. You don't look suspicious because everybody's wearing a mask, right? Only benefit about that. Other than that, nobody likes wearing a mask. Nobody likes wearing a mask. So when they sit there and all this stuff goes down, it's like, bruh, come on, man. Like, just put on the mask. Just you're in a public place. When you're on your own, outside, doing your thing, whatever, whoop-de-woo at home, you can do whatever the hell you damn well please. But you're in a Costco, privately owned business that is simply implementing a mask mandate and a rule. If you don't wear the mask, you can't get any service. I feel like that's fair. David, what are your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, I mostly agree with you.
Sure.
There's just one small thing I'm off on, but I'll get to that.
Sure.
For the easiest part, Jack's exactly right that laying on the floor is the worst idea because after 5 seconds, it's all fallen to waist level. And by 6 and 7 seconds, it's rested on the ground. So even though people have masks on there, if they cough or sneeze, you still get large jet streams right by your nose that go out. So if anyone there has COVID, even with the mask, he is pretty likely to get it at that point. Just because it stopped, the mask reduced the ability to spread the virus. They don't stop it. So on top of that, he is likely to get sick or get ringworms. But
yeah, man.
So it's a very stupid way to protest.
That's nasty. Sorry, but that's nasty. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just say it's a stupid way to protest, but at the same time, like why he should just wear his mask probably or not go to Costco, go to a different store. It is kind of a standard way of protesting that we've seen before. People just passively staying where they're not supposed to be and refusing to do what they don't want to do. So in that way, it kind of makes sense. But this is very different in that it's one specific store, and it's not even a regular store. It's a premium store. You have to have a membership to get into. That makes it different at a Costco for sure. I don't know what his state laws are either. If a state has laws against not wearing a mask, that would also make it, straight up illegal. So not a way to protest at all. I don't know what his state laws are though.
I don't know what the state laws are there too. I think that I'm wrong. I think that was in Florida. I think that was in Florida.
I think it was in Florida, yeah.
Yeah, and I said earlier that, Florida, you can always move down to Florida. Well, you can always go and shop somewhere else that doesn't have that mask mandate because, obviously there's a lot of things that they don't have in Florida that they have everywhere else in the country. Now, it's stupid, y'all. Like, and I know that we've had the question of to wear a mask or not wear a mask. That is the question. I feel like nowadays we're starting to see proof positive that this virus is real and it's not a hoax. And the fact that there are super viruses, like a super virus or a super version of this virus that is now spreading throughout other countries. As real as it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like imagine us not being able to go out to a shopping center at all. Imagine us not being able to do that. Imagine there be a tier 5 or tier 7 that we would get to. Not like that America could possibly get to, where they say you can't even leave your home. Period. Not even to go to the supermarket. Imagine that. That would be terrifying. So, to me, dude going on the floor doing all that is just ridiculous and is just whack as hell.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We